What up, fam? This is Rylan Williams with NBA Live. I'm coming today because I'm deeply concerned about something. It's something that's on my mind, and I just gotta get it off my chest. I want to know why America is so quick to throw away our sports heroes. People we've looked up to coming up in the game and watching that have done nothing but thrill us on the court. I want to know why we are so quick to villainize them and discard them after all they've given us. Now, you had no problem rooting and cheering through the blood, sweat, and tears they were giving you when they're entertaining as your favorite team or just as an artist playing the game you love. But as soon as maybe a skill diminishes or they have an attitude you disagree with or something goes wrong in or out of their control, why is America so quick to jump on them and discard them as trash? I just don't get it. You know, they work hard, they train, they bleed, they sweat, all to bring you entertainment. Yes, they get paid a lot of money to do so, but they get paid a lot of money because all the joy they bring you, all the happiness they bring into your life, playing the sport they love and you love watching. So how come as soon as things go a little bit wrong, we're so quick to jump on them and jump on their back? And I blame the media also for a lot of this, jumping on them and then stoking the flames that are to become the problem that permeates throughout, society. Why are we doing this? You look at players like Melo, you look at players like Marbury, you look at players like Iverson, Rose. I just don't get it. They ran Melo pretty much out of New York and they wanted to run him out the league as he started to play, and clearly his skills are still intact as he starts to make a playoff run with Blazers. That was a big part, of getting them to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They tried to run Rose out the league through injuries. Media and society trying to run him out. And you can see what he do, drop a 50-pointer, 51, something like that in the game this year. A player that you wanted to discard and just totally dump on when he needed fans and other people around him the most. It was all cool when, he was doing it at MVP caliber until the injuries happened. But then after that, his own were turning on him. His own people in Chicago, people he would probably consider friends, turned home an impression on him. Other players, media, jumping on his back while the man just was trying to get back to doing the thing he loved most. Why discard him? He was a treasure. Why would you get rid of that? I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You look at players like AI. Traded to Denver, then moved to Detroit, then, people want to jump on his back because he don't want to come off the bench. Man, this dude was an icon. An icon. Why would you try to ruin his legacy and jump on him and not support him, whatever he was going through? He was still better than probably 95% of the players in the league, but y'all try to get rid of him and run him out as if he was the problem. I just don't get it. You look at a player like, and this is the case in point, he's one of the biggest ones for me, Marbury. Okay? His father died, he's going through whatever. We don't embrace these players when they going through tough shit. All we do is pile it on and make it worse for them and harder for them to get back to a peace and place where they can do what they do best. All we do is pile on. I don't get it. I don't get why we want to demonize these people so quickly after cheering them for so long. They ran Marbury out the league. He couldn't take it anymore. They ran him out the league. One day he was finished and blah, blah, blah. Head wasn't right. This man went halfway around the world to find his peace in China. This man goes to China. We treated him like trash. He became their treasure. This man goes to China and becomes a hero. This man goes to China, and what do? They give him a statue. Somebody we try to discard with the trash and just throw out and come on and pile on and get on his back. What sense does that make? Come on, man. We can do better than this. I don't know why we need to relish what we have and stop taking it for granted. We've been spoiled by all the great, talent and athletes we've had in our lifetime to see and even before us. Spoiled to the point where we don't appreciate what's right in front of us, and we're so quick to jump on it and get rid of it and criticize it with these voices now that permeate through social media and in regular media. It needs to stop. You get rid of somebody like Marbury, and he was a national treasure. He went and became China's treasure. He went and became something meaningful to them when he still had plenty of game left. But we didn't want to embrace him. We didn't want to embrace his problems. We didn't want to embrace Melo's problem, what he was going through New York, and people piling on and blaming him and trying to deal with Phil Jackson. We didn't want to deal and embrace AI when he's getting traded and moved around, knowing he's still pretty much at close to the top of his game. And what he's going through is people try to tell him what he can and can't do. We don't want to embrace people like Rose that do everything they possibly can to get back in the court for himself. Yeah, but also for you. Tell me you don't love Rose. I love Rose. You think he was doing that all for himself? Even if he was, who benefits? You. So what do you benefit from putting this man down? From trying to keep these people from doing what they love most, but more importantly, what we love watching them do the most. I don't like it. And it's not just basketball, it happens in other sports. Players trip up. And I'm talking specifically about black people too in the community, not supporting their own when they go through tough times. We gotta do better than this, man. You gotta stop being so spoiled when you come across an athlete that is stumbling in life mentally or physically in their abilities. Even somebody like Ron Artest, you know, who was the head case, but made mistakes, and even to this day said he needed help. Mentally, he wasn't right, you know. But what do we want to do? We don't throw him in a box saying you're just crazy. You know, you can't be helped. This whole time, all these actions, he was screaming for help. Clearly, he wasn't right, and he knew that. But we didn't embrace him, huh? We just try to move him around until we can move him out. Players have the problem when he goes into the stands. You don't know where it comes from, or the situation, the shit that led to him to a man to do what he did sometimes on the court, because you don't understand him, because you don't want to. All you care is about the stats and the numbers and the wins and the highlights. But these are real people going through real shit. Every day go through this real shit. You got problems at home with your job, your wife, your kids, situation. They go through the same shit, except they go through it on camera. Except they got to go to work and perform at the highest level every time they step out on that court for you. And what do? You just want to throw them away. National treasures. Cats that got to go to the other side of the world to be appreciated again. It's sad and it needs to stop. You need to hold on to these heroes as long as you can and nourish them and find out if there are problems, what we can do as a society to help instead of being the first to dump dirt on their fucking grave. That's all I got to say today. Ryland Williams, NBA Live. Agree or not, you can let me know, but this is how I feel.